welcome. Thanks for being here today. So, in yoga, there is this guide how to reach samadhi, we call it in Sanskrit, which is a state of bliss. And in the Yoga Sutras, which are kind of scriptures, they talk about the 8 limbs of yoga. Some of you may have heard of that. And one of the limbs is what we're doing here, postural yoga, and also doing pranayama, breathing exercises. Sorry, and meditation. So we explore a little of everything in this class, but the first limb of yoga are called the yamas. And you can say there are moral guidelines, how to be and act. And the first within those yamas is Ahimsa, which in English means non-violence. And to me, this is a very dear part of yoga. And I know most of us probably say, yeah, of course, you shouldn't be physical violence to someone else, but it's so much more than that. It has to do with how you act, your thoughts, both towards yourself and to other people. So you can take this into your yoga mat. Like, how do you show up when you do yoga? Are you always pushing over the edge? It's always good to push yourself and find your edge, but if you do it over the edge, it usually ends up with an injury. And what are your thoughts during the class? Are you thinking, oh, I should be able to do this, I should look a certain way, or I'm not flexible enough? You know, they're all things that actually affects you. So today, try and show compassion and be mindful and kind to yourself, because it actually can change how you feel and how you act both towards yourself and others. And I think it's so important that we all are compassionate, not just to other people, but also towards yourself. And it starts with yourself usually. So that's all I'm going to say. So do what you can, listen to your body and adjust. If it's something that doesn't work or doesn't feel right, what I'm saying, do whatever your body tells you to do instead. And most of all, have fun. This is your hour. So let's get started. I'm going to start the music too. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So today we are starting in a variation of child pose. So big toes touching, knees wide, palms, hands on top of each other and forehead on top. And just rest here. If you have an ankle problem, you can always put something under your ankles, a little towel or something. Or you can even have a blanket between your buttocks and your heels here. Just find something that is relaxing. And start calming down. Calming down your body, your mind. And when you're in forward fold, you can usually feel your breath really clearly. So just notice your breath today. Is it deep, shallow? Do you feel calm, stressed, whatever it is? Just honor where you are at the beginning of the class. Just always connect with Mother Earth beneath you. And the calmer you become, the more grounded hopefully you will feel. Let's do a few more breaths here. And start walking your hands in front of you, shoulders away from the ears. Relax your head. Inhale and exhale, walk your hands over to the right side. So you're stretching the left side of your rib cage and waist. Inhale and exhale all the way to the other side. And then come to the middle again. Walk your hands back and come up to seated. And if it's not comfortable, sit on your heels. Of course, you can come to a cross-leg position instead. From here, inhale, arms up, palms together, exhale down. One more time, inhale, exhale, inhale up, interlace your fingers, palms to the ceiling, shoulders down, engage your core. Let's start in a gyre breath here and moving with the breath. So inhale, and exhale, round your back. Inhale up, like back breath. Exhale down. So restrict the back of your throat and sound like the ocean. As I said before, this is a very calming breath. I've done a lot of research about this breath, so you can use it under the whole practice if you want. Last inhale and exhale here. And let go of your fingers. Inhale and exhale, spinal twist to the right side, sitting up tall. Make it taller for each inhale. And maybe get deeper into the twist with each exhale. The whole time, slow, steady breath in and out through your nose. Inhale, come forward again. Exhale, other side. Come to the front again. Interlace your hands behind your back, shoulder blades together. Open your heart. And then fold forward. Now you may place your head on the floor. If you don't reach, no worries at all. And come up. Let's start in tabletop position. Knees under your hips. Tuck your toes and press to down dog. You can start with your right heel on the floor, left knee bent. And the other side. You just start walking from side to side here. The shoulders away from your ears. Engage your core, relax your head, your jaw. Pressing the floor away with your hands. Take a few more breaths here. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Relax your head. And then bend your left knee, right leg is straight. Inhale, spinal twist to the right side. You can look up or down, see how your neck feels. You can stay there or take your right hand behind you and see if you can grab a hold maybe of your left inner thigh. Check in with your breath. Is it still smooth and steady? Or is it not? If it's not, just back out a little. And exhale, come down. Let's switch. Bending your right knee. Spinal twist. Turn to the left side. And do whatever you did on the other side. Where do you feel this in the body? How does it feel? Where are your thoughts right now? And come down, bend your knees, and slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good job. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands in front of you. One more time. Inhale up. And palms in front of your heart center. Doing just a slight back bend. So cactus arms. And then shoulder blades together. Hips forward. Opening your heart. Breathe here. One more inhale and exhale. And hands in front of your heart center again. This time, hands on your sacrum. Engage your core. Feet are hip width apart. Shoulder blades together. Exhale. See if you can go maybe a little deeper into the back bend here. Remember, the breath is always the most important thing in yoga. As long as you can breathe smooth and steady, you can do yoga. Doesn't matter if you can do the poses. And come up. Let's do a mudra, a hand gesture. So, the outside of the little finger and your thumb come together. So you're opening like a lotus flower here in front of your heart. Feet hip width apart. You can come back and forth on your feet. Find the center. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes. You can evoke some peace within your body. And do these mudras like we are opening up lots of energy fields. Feel grounded. And slowly open your eyes. Let's move on. So on the back of your mat, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Walk back to plank here now. So shoulders over your wrists, engage your core. Breathe. Fold it. Come all the way down. Hands under your shoulders, elbows back. And come to cobra. Remember, shoulders away from your ears again. Breathe here. Tops of the feet into the floor. And come down. Tuck your toes. Plank, down dog. Knees to the floor. We're in tabletop. Into a variation of side angle. I mean side plank, not side angle. So turning to your right. Right foot on the floor. Right arm up. Breathe here. Let's see if you can take your right arm over. So stretching, elongating your right side. Engage your core. So you can stay here or take your right foot back. Flexing the foot and breathing. Stay here or bend your right knee and see if you can grab a hold of the foot on the outside. And then light back bend again. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale, come down. Let's switch sides. Same thing. So left foot on the floor, arm up. Connect with your breath. Arm overhead. Maybe left leg up. Maybe bending your left knee and press the left foot away from you. Back bend. And come down again. Down dog. Look forward. And then walk to the front of the mat. Bend your knees and slowly come up all the way. Palms on top and in front of you. Let's move to a little flow today. Inhale up. Exhale, fold in half. Relax your head. So of course, if you can't have straight legs here, you can always bend. Inhale, look forward. Torso parallel to the floor, hips comes back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and step your right foot far back, right knee on the floor. Coming to low lunge. So you can just move back and forth a few times, still warming up. And then you can place your hands on your left knee, stretching the front of your right thigh and hip. Stay with your arms there or interlace them behind your head. Elbows out, engage your core. Breathe. Hands together in front of your heart center. Spinal twist to the left side. You can keep your right knee on the floor, otherwise tuck your right toes and the back leg off the floor. See what works for you today. And all of us, hands to the floor. Take the front leg back. And come all the way down to the floor. Feet hip width apart, interlace your hands behind your back. And inhale, locust pose. Press your arms and the legs to the wall behind you. And breathe. Strengthening your back muscles. And tuck your toes, plank, down dog. Center your left foot, right leg comes up, three-legged dog or splits here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, come forward, and see if you can maybe touch your right upper arm. Move it to the left side, breathing, middle, and all the way up. And the same thing again, at the opposite. So we're starting on the left side. Inhale and exhale, bend the knee again. Come to the left side, right side, middle, and then step your right foot through. So feet are about hip width apart. Come all the way up. So high lunge. Check your hips so they're square to the front. Arms up. And the front knee, if you can, 90 degree. Make sure it doesn't come over the ankle here. Inhale and exhale. Cactus arms, back knee comes down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And come up again. Stay here for a few breaths. Come forward, left hand to the floor, right hand on your knee. Twist to the right. You can even take your right arm up here. Option, back knee on the floor. Breathe. Looking down, both hands to the floor. Step the back foot forward. Come halfway up again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Upward salute. And palms in front of your heart center. One more time, other side. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, bend your knee. Step the left foot back, left knee on the floor. Moving back and forth a few times. And then come up. Hands on the knee. Pressing forward. Place your hands behind your head again. Open up your elbows, engage your core, and breathe here. Hands in front of your heart center. Inhale and exhale, spinal twist to the right side. Stay here or back, leg up. And hands to the floor, come to plank. Hold it for a few breaths. Come all the way down. Interlace your hands behind your back. And locust pose again. One last inhale and exhale here. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, plank and down dog. This time, center your right foot, left leg comes up. Press the floor away. Inhale here and exhale, bend your left knee. You can touch your upper left arm. Over to the right side. Middle. And all the way up. One more time, starting from the right side this time. Exhale, bend the knee over to the right. Left, middle, and step your left foot through. Coming up to high lunge. So hips forward again. Back leg straight. Tailbone down. And once you found all of that, arms up. With a dip again with the back knee. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arm, come down. Inhale. Exhale down. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more time. Come up. Hold it for a few breaths. Exhale, come forward. Right hand to the floor. Left hand on your knee. Inhale and exhale to the left side. Twist. Hands to the floor. Step the back foot forward. Fold in half. Stay there for a few breaths. And press the floor away, all the way up, upward salute. And hands in front of your heart center. Take a moment just to be still. Feet hip width apart, palms in front of your heart center, or you can put them over your heart if you prefer. Just connect with your breath, with your body, and your mind. Feel the feet rooting down through the earth. If your eyes are closed, slowly open them. Good job, everyone. Let's move on. Next one is dancer's pose. So as always, when you do a balancing pose, it helps to engage your core muscles. So engage your core to start with, bending your right knee, right arm out, and see if you can grab hold from the inside. Other arm comes up. And from here, depending on where you are in your practice, maybe you will stay here and just press the back foot, the back of the room. So for some, it may look like this. If you can, come forward and continue and press your right foot back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Doesn't matter if you fall out of the pose. Remember, you find your edge of the pose, not mine. And then take a big step back with your right foot, coming into warrior one. The feet are hip width apart again. 90 degrees if you can with the front knee. From here, interlace your hands behind your back, straighten your arms and open your beautiful heart. Coming to humble warrior. Inhale and exhale. Come down so you can keep your left shoulder on your knee if you want to come to the inside. Wherever you are, relax your head. And breathe. Arm reach up. 2 more breaths here. And press yourself up. Turn to the right side. Wide stand. You can even do pigeon-toed with your feet here. Inhale and exhale, fold. Relax your head. Place your hands, they are parallel, or in a line, I should say, with your feet here. Come forward, so your weight is more towards the balls of the feet than the heels. Relax. And slowly come forward, turn your heels in, coming to goddess pose. Palms in front of your heart center again, sit down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Again. And sit down. Maybe take your right heel off the floor. Maybe both. What your body wants to do again today. Both heels to the floor. Turn to the front. Right arm to the front, back heel off the floor. And spring up. Maybe grab a hold of your right knee. And both feet to the floor. Shake it out. One side left. Engage your core again. Bending your left knee. Left arm out. And grab a hold from the inside. So your hips are square to the front here. Right arm up. Find your edge of the pose. Certain days it's easier to do balancing than other. But this is really difficult for you. See where your mind takes you here. Just observe. And slowly knee in and back. Warrior one. Set it up. Take your time. Hips are square to the front. Interlace your hands behind your back. Straighten your arms, shoulder blades go together. Open your heart. Inhale and exhale, humble warrior. So, shoulder maybe on the knee or on the inside. Relax your jaw, your head. And slowly come all the way up. And turn around to the left side this time. Fold in half. Relax your head. Remember, weight towards the balls of turn around so you see better. Heels in and goddess again. Do the flow to start with. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last time. And sit down. So knees out here. Strong legs. Maybe take your left heel off. Maybe both sit down. Where's your breath? And down. Come forward. Left arm forward. Back heel off the floor. Bring up. Hold it. And foot on the floor. Good job. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Let any tension go if you have any left in the body. Inhale. Moving down to the floor. Feet together. Move back and forth. Find your center. Engage your core. Arms forward. Up on your toes here. In with your breath. And slowly come all the way down. And tuck your toes and sit. So you want your shoulders over your hips here. Working those feet. I know for some of you this may be really uncomfortable. Just get out of the pose. If that's the case. We walk on our feet all day long and we don't always take care of them. So stay here. Stay just a little bit longer here. Something. And come out. Tap it out. Come down to the floor. Sphinx pose. Next one. So forearms on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Your elbows under your shoulders. And then actively press your elbows back. You are activating your chest area. Broaden your collarbones. Breathe here. Some of you may realize that you have a lot of kind thoughts towards yourself. That's great. Maybe you realize something about your thinking that you didn't know before. If it's something you don't like, just observe it. Don't be judgmental. You know, the first thing is to know something you're doing before you can change it. It's all about patience. Patience for yourself and others. And from here, take your left hand over to the right side. So upper arm is on the floor. Both hips comes down, so not up here. Palms together. Press your palms together. This is a nice spinal twist. From here, bend your right knee. The knee is about hip, aligned with the hip. Then turn to the right. You're coming back. Continue with a spinal twist. Let gravity do its work. And then turn so the whole back is on the floor. Bridge pose next. Feet hip width apart, heels in towards the buttocks, palms facing down. From here, press your hips up. If this is enough, stay here. Otherwise, interlace your fingers and walk your shoulder blades as close as you can. Press the floor away. Create some space in between your chin and your chest. And also, imagine you have a beach ball or something in between the knees. So you're pressing in, not displaying out here. How's your breath in this pose? How do you feel? Are you kind to yourself? Are you judging yourself? Few more breaths here, you're doing great. And if your fingers are interlaced, let them go. And slowly come all the way down. Oh, that felt good. Hands underneath and feet off the floor. Just roll a few times, give yourself some massage. Come all the way up to seated. Feet together here. Knees out to the sides. You can use your elbows and press out. At the same time, you press the knees in. Straight, nice spine. Come forward, heart to the front. Stay here for a few breaths. And then you can relax your head if you want. It doesn't matter how flexible you are, how far down you get the pose. Like everything else in life, certain days everything is easy, other days it's hard. Just honor where you are in your practice today. Send some gratitude to yourself that you showed up for yoga today. Slowly come all the way up. Extend your legs out. Flesh out of your sitting bones usually helps here. So legs are straight and flex your feet. Straight spine again. Arms forward, up. And exhale, reach forward. Heart forward instead of down. And if you can, keep your legs straight. Otherwise, of course, you can bend your knees if it's too much. You should feel a good stretch in the back of your legs here. Abs, hamstring. And then you can relax your head. How's your breathing in this pose? So after you've been in a pose for a few breaths, you can really relax your muscles, and then it's usually easier to get deeper into the pose. That's what's good when you do yin yoga, you stay in a pose for many minutes. So after a minute or so, your body starts to relax and opens up and let you come in even deeper into a pose. That's not forcing it, letting the body opens up to you instead. And let's come all the way up. Cross your legs and come over to your belly again. So we have one side left. Let's find your Sphinx pose. Pressing your elbows back, opening this whole heart area. Concentrate on your breath here. Follow every little detail of the inhale and exhale. Or stay a few more breaths here. Moving in to the spinal twist, the prayer position. So do the opposite arm. So I think this time is left arm over to the right, upper arms to the floor, press both sitting bones down, press your palms together. Check in with your breath again. Bending your knee, coming over. Continuing that spinal twist. Just relax here for a few breaths. Come all the way over to back. So as we did last time, you can come into bridge pose. Heels in towards the buttocks. Do whatever you did last time. If you want to challenge yourself even more, go to the full wheel. You can do that. I'll show you quickly. If you want to try it, your hands are pretty much aligned with your ears here. Pressing your hands into the floor. Hips comes up. Head on the floor. And then press up your legs. And your arms pressing away. Same thing with the knees here. Knees in and breathe. And slowly come down. Knees into the chest. Move them from side to side. Ah, that felt good. Hands under your knee and roll on your spine again. Some more massage for your spine. All the way up to seated. Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together, knees out, elbows on the inside. Inhale here and exhale, heart to the front. Opening up your hips. If you feel really tight somewhere, just place your mind in that area. And imagine you're sending in some extra oxygen into that area. Once you're here, relax your head if you want to. And then try to relax those muscles. Slowly come all the way up. Extend your legs. Flesh out of your sitting bones. Flexing your feet again. You know the drill. Arms up. Exhale forward. If you can't, straight legs. Otherwise, bend your knees. You can put your blanket under your knees. Stay with your heart forward for a few breaths. And then you can relax your head and fold forward. Of course, if you have a bad back, you may want to stay with a straight spine here. 2 more breaths here. And slowly come all the way up. Good job, everyone. Come down on your back again. Your variation of happy baby, starting with half happy baby. So grab hold of your right foot from the outside. Left foot can be on the floor. You can extend the leg out. And then press your right foot down towards the floor. So as always, you're trying to get the ankle over the knee. You may not get there today, don't worry about it. At the same time, think about your left hip pressing down. It's so easy to come up in this pose otherwise. Just stillness. Let's switch other side. So outside of the left foot, pressing your right hip down, left foot, press it towards the floor. And let go of that foot, shake it out a little, and full happy baby. And if that's not available for you, you can always do what I call dead bug. Keep toes together, knees out to the side, and then press the knees towards the floor. Otherwise, grab a hold of the outside of your feet again, flex your feet. The whole spine is on the floor here, and then press down. In stillness, or you can rock from side to side. What your body wants today. And let go. Cactus arms, knees up. Take your knees over to the right side and look over to the left. If you want, you can even take your right hand over the knees. Final twist. All these twists have a very calming effect on your nervous system. Really beneficial. Also helps with digestive system. Inhale to the middle and exhale over to the other side. Move your head to the other side. And to the middle, come up to seated. We're just going to do a few breathing, one exercise, but not very long. Let's start with the cleansing breaths. So inhaling through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Let's do that twice. So inhale, exhale. When you exhale, let all tension, if you have any, let go. Every bad thought, any thought that doesn't serve you, just let it go. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Close your eyes if it's comfortable. Start inhaling, holding the breath, and then exhaling. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. And see if you can exhale for 6 breaths. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. Inhale 4. Hold it. And exhale 6. And let's do it again. This time on the exhale, if you can make it even longer, maybe double, like eight, and exhale on 8. You can do that too. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Continue on your own. Whatever your inhale is, see if you can have the exhale a little longer. Very calm and soothing. One last time. Of course, if you want to continue and have a seated relaxation, continue meditation, you can do that. Otherwise, come down to corpse pose, feet about hip width apart, let your toes hang out to the side, arms about 45 degrees from your body, palms facing up, and like that. Just relax here, every body part. Feel the earth beneath you support you. Stillness with mind and body. So there is an affirmation in Sanskrit that goes something like this: Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. That means, may all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and that freedom for all. I'll say it again. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. One of my favorite affirmations. I'm going to put on a song so you can hear this affirmation.
Sukino bhavantu loka samasta 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 sukino
Slowly start deepening,
bhavantu
lengthening your breath.
loka
soles of the feet to the floor. Arms stretch overhead and press it up to the right side. And rest on your right upper arm. Do your breath there. When you're ready, with your eyes still closed if it's comfortable, come up to a seated cross-legged comfortable position. And your body, see how you feel compared to when you started the class today. Your thoughts are. Take a moment and thank yourself. Will benefit you, everyone around you, and have a ripple effect throughout the world. From the front of your heart center. So much for being here. I love sharing the practice with you. I'm going to read something before we end. Truly respecting and taking pride in yourself requires you to feel good about the person you choose to be and the way you choose to live your life. Be an inspiration to yourself. You don't need to try to impress anyone. You have everything within to make yourself proud. To be your own hero. So much. Bow your head to feel the practice. From the tip to the third eye in between your eyebrows. Namaste, everyone.